Hello friends, today I'm going to give you three swing trading calls which can come into action in this coming few days, maybe 3-4 days. It's not a monthly call like the usual calls which were posted. This can be activated in the next 3-4 days. One thing which has happened yesterday, or rather just now, what is happening is Dow has crossed the crucial resistance of 34,500 levels, and now Dow is trading around 34,700. For the last 1 month, it was finding it the US the Dow futures was finding it very difficult to cross 34,500, and now it has convincingly crossed 34,500, and now it is trading around 34,700. Now 34,500 will not be a resistance anymore; it will be a support. And as far as my understanding of the market is concerned, the Indian markets should remain very bullish for the next 2-3 weeks, provided 34,500 is not broken on the downside by the Dow. The only one cause of worry is the US government bonds, 10-year bonds, which is increasing, which is on an upward trajectory. Now it is trading around 1.568. Generally, when the US government bonds 10-year yield increases, there is an outflow of money from the international markets, from the foreign markets back into the US government bonds. So that is why we are seeing for the last 3 days, we are seeing relentless share selling by the foreign financial institutions in the Indian markets and many other foreign markets too. They are also pulling out of Brazil. They are also pulling out of China. Even their heavy selling is going on. I mean, the last 3 days, it's more than 2,000. Yesterday, I think it was 2,000 crores. Today is around another 1,000 crores plus of sales by the foreign financial institution. This is the only cause of worry. Otherwise, the Dow is trading in a very positive territory. So I'm giving you 3 more trading picks, which you have to work with the stop losses. And as I always say, these are educational videos how to read charts. This is not an invitation for you to trade on this. I'll just be explaining you the 15-minute charts which we are using for swing trading calls. Three of these charts are looking very promising. One is the Bank Nifty, second is IDFC First Bank, and third is Bajaj Finance. Let me take each one of them and explain it to you how you should be how you should be studying the charts. First, let us take Bank Nifty. You can see the Bank Nifty on the 6th of October. There's a big fall, unidirectional fall, and yesterday there was that's the 7th of October. It moved in a tight range. You can see it here. So now there are only 2 options. One, it has to either break out of the upside or break down on the downside, and there's one more option that it trades flat again for one more day. The more it trades flat, the more bigger will be the breakout, the more huge will be the breakout. But generally, Bank Nifty being a very well traded counter with high volatility, it does not stick in a range for more than 1 day. If you will find some stocks, individual stocks may stick in a particular trading range for more than a month, but Bank Nifty generally does not stick in one range for more than 1 day, and especially on the back of such an important thing happening in the Dow futures, where Dow futures is trading about its crucial resistance of 34,500. I definitely see the Bank Nifty future breaking on the upside rather than on the downside. Now, what can be done is you can see there's a sloping trend line here. You can initiate a buy the moment it crosses above the trending slope line. You can initiate a buy the moment it crosses this particular slope line, trending slope line, and the target will be the next high. You can see the target could be somewhere here, and the stop loss, you can have to maintain a very tight stop loss. It could be yesterday's close, that is the close of 7th of October. So I'll give you the figures. Approximately the Bank Nifty you can enter around 38,100, because I think tomorrow we are going to have a gap up, because most of the traders in the Indian markets who follow the Indian market, the Dow futures, are looking at Dow futures and seeing that Dow has cleared a very crucial resistance. So I think there will be a gap up and we'll be opening above 38,100 only. I don't think we'll be opening down, and we are heading towards the levels of 38,500 on the 38,450 to 38,500 on the higher side. The stop loss could be 37,850. That is approximately today's close. So it's quite a good risk reward ratio, and I feel this is the way you'll be this chart has to be studied. The next is a bank called IDFC First Bank. Now IDFC First Bank, this what you see is here is a 200 moving average. This is a 15-minute chart of IDFC First Bank. There is a slope line, trending slope line formed here. In case tomorrow it trades above this level, above this trending slope line, it goes back to the previous high. The stop loss can be kept as yesterday's trading low or the weekly trading low. To give you the exact figures again, if IDFC First Bank trades are approximately around 48.70 in the hourly charts and closes around 48.70, and I as a trader will always like to initiate a position there, keeping my stop loss of 47.40. That is yesterday's low, that is Thursday's low, and the target could be around 51.50. That is approximately here. This can happen, it may not happen within a day or two. It may even take 3 or 4 days time for this target to be achieved. The third stock which looks very good to me is Bajaj Finance. Now Bajaj Finance, you might have seen it. This is again a 15-minute candlestick pattern where it made a very it had touched an approximately high of 8,000 levels, and then there was profit booking by which it came down to 7,400. Now it has taken support from this particular week. It has taken support from the 200 simple moving average. Since there's a huge spurt in Dow futures, I see Bajaj Finance going back and retesting its previous tops. Any trade above this trending slope line will take you to the previous highs. The stop loss could be yesterday's low, that is Thursday's trading low. To give you in figures, it should be the entry should be somewhere around 7840 levels. If there is a convincing, you see a bullish Japanese candle around closing around 7840, the stop loss will be around 7750, and the target could be 8000 plus. So these are the three stocks. Basically, these are bullish calls because I personally feel the Indian markets should be very bullish for the next week or two, unless the Dow futures trades below 34,500, and unless Dow futures goes below 34,500. So wish you all the best. And as I always tell you, these are just educational videos where we teach you how to read charts and how to trade using charts. You are always supposed to trade with stop losses, because you never know what kind of news comes from where. Maybe domestic news or maybe international sell-off, and all of a sudden you should not be sitting on a huge loss. So always trade with tight stop losses, strict stop losses, and you take your opinion of your personal financial advisor before entering into any trade. Please subscribe for my to my channel. There's a subscribe button below. Please subscribe to my channel, which will motivate me to add more videos and more free content basically about the Indian markets only. Lastly, as I always say, please do not take any leverage positions, because there are chances of making huge losses in the Indian market, and which can also put a lot of stress on you on the personal and the financial front. Thank you. Wish you a very happy trading. I'll be giving you some more trading picks today.